Certain details about a new multi-million-dollar rehabilitation fund for abandoned mine sites will be kept secret. Against the advice of experts, the state government is changing the Right to Information Act to grant a blanket exclusion for documents relating to the scheme.
There are up to 10,000 abandoned mines in Queensland. It's estimated it would cost more than $8.5 billion to repair the impact.
It's not good enough that many mining companies have deliberately played the system so they don't do the rehabilitation that they're required to by law.
A new scheme will force 150 resource companies to contribute into a pool of money to be used for rehabilitation, and some will have to give a surety. The total amount in the account and mine closure plans and costs will be made public, but details about how much each company has to pay into the fund and how risky a project is will be kept secret. And the fund is being granted a blanket exclusion from right to information requests.
The blanket exception that is being proposed means that the community will not be able to get access to information that's in the public interest.
The Information Commissioner was scathing in her submission to government, warning a blanket exclusion was unnecessary, inconsistent with policy, and the explanation did not justify an exclusion as current protections for sensitive documents are sufficient. But miners were extremely nervous about exposing company finances.
Information would then leak out or be passed out through the right to information, and then the financial viability of the company would be placed in jeopardy.
There are already limits on what you can ask for under the Right to Information Act. Exemptions include intelligence, national security, cabinet, police operations and some personal details. Now the state government wants to add another for the scheme manager, despite a report last year recommending no further exclusions. Treasury says the exemption is narrow and in response to significant industry concerns.
It's overreach and it's unnecessary, and no one's asking either the miners or the government to disclose confidential information that could jeopardise business opportunities.
Getting information under the Right to Information Act is already exceptionally difficult because of a lot of the exemptions that are on offer. So to completely exclude it is next level.
The lone Greens MP will attempt to remove the exclusion when the change is debated in Parliament in coming weeks. Laura Gartry, ABC News, Brisbane.